Greetings and salutations. I'm Zook, your lovable storyteller, with Rose, Bjorn, Tia, and Kai. And we're bringing you the 4th episode of Hunter the Reckoning. And it should be a pretty fascinating game. I have a lot of goodies. We took a break off last week so we could have more time to prep for today. And we ended up... We finished crafting at 5 p.m. today. So
an hour and a half ago.
We cut it really close. Alright, so as with tradition and everything else.
Appreciate your DMs.
The mic's up there.
You heard me.
So who would like to do the recap for an additional 3 XP? I can talk. This is gonna be good.
Who wants to follow my pretty rad?
You two did it already, so
Alright,
one of you.
Who wants to follow my
we-
pretty rad footsteps?
Where did we begin last session? Was it after the combat? I don't remember. There was a lot that happened.
Yep.
Last session was a long session. We
think-
started the last game. I have.
We didn't start with a combat. We got into one.
TJ called the police. So we started the game with you
Yeah, I got
having a gun pointed at you. That's where
Wow, we went through a lot last session.
we went through a
Yeah.
lot last session.
So, okay. I remember so when TJ called the police, which was me and Detective Robbins, we showed up at their place. Because apparently TJ's father was murdered and they assumed that it was Forrest over here. Turns out it wasn't Forrest. He was already dead. He was stabbed, but he's a wraith.
Mm-hmm.
So we go up to the security office and then we're sucked into it, kind of. We kind of stepped into it, but then
Sucked
it sucked
into
us
what?
into the security
The footage? Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we ended up in was it Sarah's house?
Sarah.
Sarah
Into
Puckett, yeah.
Sarah's house. Well, turns out she's the one who killed TJ's father, so he was there to fight her, but TJ ended up talking him down basically. And I think. So after that, we all took like a couple days, I'm pretty sure, or a day or two,
Yep.
to kind of
Relax and absorb.
relax. Yeah. After that, what did we do? Oh god.
TJ called Jennifer
Oh.
because the voices told her to.
Oh yeah. Okay. So TJ called Jen because the voices told her to. And so I called everyone else, and we all gathered at.
You're forgetting a very important part.
There was a lot. What did I forget?
TV show.
The fact that we're all on a fucking TV
Oh,
show.
yeah.
We have our own show, guys.
It's pretty cool. We're like celebrities.
But not.
We're like celebrities, but no one actually knows we exist.
The B-rated cartoon
Yeah.
no one
So
watches.
yeah, we found. Turns out
Oh.
we're all some low celebrities on the. What is it, like a cartoon or
It's
is
a
it
cartoon,
Like,
yes,
cartoon. And so.
Is there a DVD box set of the first season?
Were DVDs out in '95, or is it
I'm
still
pretty-
VHS?
I think
I
it was.
think they were.
I
I
think
think
it
they-
was like the transition
Yeah.
period, so things were releasing on both.
Was like that.
So what I'm hearing is it's on both.
Most likely.
Were we on like?
Most likely VCR is more popular right now. 'Cause
Was it
people are
like the
still...
orange VCRs because we're a cartoon?
That was Nickelodeon specific.
Oh,
yeah.
Good times.
All right, so
So we turns out we're all on this TV show, and so we all get together and kind of discuss what we're gonna do. TJ tells us that the voices want us to go see the producer. Was it
The
writer?
Find the
And
writer.
so I think we drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, up to East Bumfuck, Maine.
Which is a very wide swath of the state.
Yeah, in some trailer park, and we find I don't remember his name, but we find the writer.
Ernest, I think it was.
Or yeah, Ernesto Hernandez or something like that.
Yeah.
He dead now.
The most
He-
non-white name you'll ever find in Maine.
Hernando Ernest. I had it backwards.
Yeah.
Hello, Devils Magic. Thanks for joining the
Battery
channel.
is low.
Oh,
Please recharge in time.
thank you, Satan.
I don't like it.
All right, we're turning that off. I'm gonna go from my sound from my audio. But okay, go ahead, keep going.
So turns out he's one of us. And he tells us that there's some Pentex fuckery going on, not too far away, which, I mean, Pentex, so...
Oh,
We-
I know what it is.
We come up with a plan to go there, to meet him and then go there. Well, in the middle of the night, we go to meet him and his place is a wreck and it looks like there was some struggling going on, so we don't stick around and we head to the operation and
The construction site.
yeah,
yep.
the construction site, and there was no one there. So we waltz right in, and then there he is, like halfway sticking out of this like sludgy swamp area.
Yep.
And so my dumbass goes over there to save him.
Something started to pull him in.
And next thing something starts to pull him in. Next thing I know, I'm about to go in, and that's where we ended.
Yeah, because you reached out your hand and he grabbed onto it, and then,
And then
another
another-
pair,
yeah.
and another pair of hands, and another pair of hands. You had like 6 pairs of hands grabbing onto your arm.
Yeah, so
And that is where we will begin today's
Fort.
episodes. Okay.
I definitely didn't have nightmares.
Alright, hang on just a second. Let me get a good fighty music.
Fighty music.
You haven't seen the thing that's trying to pull you in yet.
No, I don't want to.
Dave's actually had it painted for weeks, and it was sitting in that cabinet over there.
Yeah, that was their last session.
No.
Alright, you guys ready for this? Careful, careful. Oh,
There goes a tree.
there's another tree.
Oh my god.
Dry
Is that
ice. Dry ice.
That is incredible.
Okay, I need to.
I love it.
Yes. And no
I am
at
actually
the
gonna-
same time.
Where did you get dry ice?
I'm actually gonna
He
video
had
this
to
for
go
a
down to New
minute.
Hampshire for it.
Wow.
Oh wow, that is so
Yeah.
cool.
I prefer wet ice personally.
Alright, so the miniatures, the new resin ones, are over there
Alright.
to your... Right over there, the 4 right on top of...
Okay, I needed to take like a 30-second video of that because I show my coworkers the stuff you make
Yeah.
for our game.
Yes, Dave and Crystal make the beautiful terrain you see before you.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
They are
cool.
quite the artistes.
We'll add the truck that was dumping into the swamp.
That's so cool.
So you're back here. We're up here.
Thank you.
Alright, and that is when you see something emerge from the swamp. It is
Oh.
just a giant, mangled combination of all these flesh and different body parts, all to make one giant, monstrous creature. As you see, Ernesto is actually inside of this amalgamation of creatures. Help me! And you've got these arms all grabbing onto you at this moment. We're gonna go straight into initiative, baby.
Motherfucker. Okay, remind me one more time.
Dex
Okay.
plus wits.
Yep,
Dex plus
one
wits.
die, Dex plus wits.
Baby.
So one die.
Yep.
One die. Add your dex and wits.
Oh, nice.
The downside, the dry ice doesn't last very long.
That's okay.
It's alright.
We wanted it for the introduction.
And we can add more
And
water.
it delighted us anyway.
Yeah, but too much water is going to start spilling out on the board.
And
So-
bubble. Bubble.
Yep.
Toil and trouble.
There we go. Alright, so
That's so cool.
Do I have to roll to kill myself?
Nope.
Okay, I need to. I've already done my roll. Oh, this is so cool.
See, I'm gonna run into the problem of needing to talk myself.
No.
Alright, so, what did you get?
12.
12. TJ. Okay.
10.
10. Jennifer.
17.
17. You roll really good on
I
your
rolled a
initiative.
10. I rolled a 10. My dex is a 4 and my wits is a 3.
Faye. 17.
15.
15.
I like watching the bubbles.
Oh my god.
Flip.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only this
It's
one.
perfect, too.
Oh my god.
And what's cool, the way that the glue and stuff, it kind of bubbled up in some spots, so it looks really swampy. I love it. Okay, and then the monster. Okay. All right, Faye.
I think this is the only character. This is the first time I've had a character that is really good at initiative.
Yeah. All right, Faye, it is your turn. What do you do?
Nope, we do the collie thing.
Oh, that's right. Lowest, the monster is probably going to keep grabbing a hold of her and trying to attack her.
I think.
You see basically
Yeah.
this giant mouth begin to form bubble on the
Oh.
skin and opens up and it's
Oh,
going
no.
to basically grab a hold of you.
No.
No, thank you.
Okay. So that's what the monster's going to do. Jen, what are you doing?
Casting ward.
Do you like the bubbles?
I'm about to mop the floor with Joe.
Can we name the monster Joe or okay, the monster's name is Joe. All right, so you're going to be attacking or you're casting ward?
Ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
TJ, what are you intending on doing?
Joe the ragdoll. Maybe.
Hey, don't start, please. All right now.
Ellie. Oscar. TJ will cast hide and see how this goes up because it's huge.
What are you doing?
Cast hide.
Hide. Okay.
Hide.
Forrest, what are
Oscar.
you planning on doing?
I think his first reaction would be to grab onto Jennifer and get her out of it.
Push her
Okay.
in.
All right. With all that information, what is Faye doing?
Ooh.
Ellie.
Spent this whole time trying to think. This is what I like about being able to just declare my action last.
Right.
Need to look at something.
Here it comes with the dry ice.
Here we go. We having a good time tonight.
Yeah, boy.
We got popsicles.
Don't touch. That's really cold.
Yeah.
You want me to hold this? Yeah.
So what is Faye doing? Ooh.
Yes, please do not let that touch you.
Yep.
Being grabbed. About to cast ward.
Yep.
Now here's my question. How much of what is going to happen am I able to discern before I act? Or is it just I react and everyone else gets to decide what...
You get to react to basically you have all of that information.
Okay.
Scoring that initiative is basically you realizing everything that's going on.
Okay.
Because everything essentially happens at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my big question. I think I might join in the trying to pull Jennifer back.
Okay. So you're basically going to hold your initiative for Forrest?
Yeah.
And so that brings us to Forrest. What are you doing? You going to use demand?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can both make a strength check. Before that happens, Forrest, there is this kind of shape that bubbles for a moment and emerges forward, and you see this familiar visage for a moment, and then the face kind of emerges out, and you see it begin to talk as it looks at you, and just goes, "It's okay, Daddy. Mommy says all little girls go to heaven."
What the fuck?
Roll willpower.
I just got goosebumps.
Wow.
Fuck you. I'm spending a willpower too.
I don't like
Okay.
this.
This is difficulty 10.
Oh, well, one success.
One success?
Yeah,
Okay.
my willpower is spent.
You will be at an increased difficulty. All of your rolls for this whole scene will be basically shaken, and you'll increase all of the difficulties by 1.
Okay.
You get to act, though.
That's good.
So I'm rolling strength.
Yes, both of you roll strength.
Just raw strength.
Strength and athletics.
So far I have 2 10s.
Nice. Explode them.
And then 7 and 8, so 4 successes.
4 successes.
Pretty impressive with 3 die. 2 dice. And then the poke it with a pencil.
Now come back.
6 successes.
6 successes? Very nice. Okay. So you're grabbing a hold of it, you see that convulsing, and there's this like shockwave over you as you realize that's my daughter in there. And you just use that rage, that fury, and you come up behind, you grab a hold, and you yank her out. You see a piece of skin literally tear, and the arm comes off, and it's still grabbing onto your arm, but you are now free. And then it falls limp, and then you see it,
No!
and it goes back to the monster,
No, it does
reconnects. And it reconnects. Okay, TJ,
no
it is
thank
your
you.
turn. You are now free, though. No, it does not.
I'm not free of these memories. These nightmares.
But like,
They will haunt me.
if you look, there's a giant face on the back.
Oh,
See? You guys
oh
get
Lord, help me.
this thing. I
Did you
love it.
like find that?
I found it
right-
on Thingiverse, yeah.
Whoever created that.
He's a monster.
Yeah, no. Dave painted the base, and then today I'm sitting here going, I can make it worse.
Yep. I did all the skin, and then she just like added stuff to it.
Femoris, man. Is that a femori?
Um,
I know femoris are like
They
be
can-
anything.
Right.
I'm just gonna say yes. It is a Fomori. Like I was gonna be the you
I'm
don't
not-
know out of character, but
I have no
course
idea
I
what
would.
that is,
Yeah.
other than blob of.
yeah, in character you have no idea what it is. But
In
yes,
character?
out of character it is a
That
Fomori.
is the thing of nightmares. Straight from hell.
Fucking worm.
I need some holy
bullshit.
water to drink after this.
Okay.
Spritz
Wits and
myself.
mercy. Wits and mercy.
Especially my arm. Oh Lord.
And risking conviction lets me add to the dice pool, yeah?
Yes. However much conviction you risk, you get to add on to your dice pool.
I'll save it for now.
Gotta risk it all.
Huh?
Gotta risk it all.
Ready for a biscuit.
Yes, but we can only risk it once per scene.
Unfortunately.
Gotta risk it all. HTR.
What happens when you
No
risk
successes,
conviction again?
TJ is
I don't
not
know
being
why.
stealthy.
If you succeed, you gain a conviction.
Did you botch? No, you
What if
didn't
you
botch
don't
it.
risk
I didn't botch.
conviction? How
Okay.
much can you roll?
What do you mean?
But I don't lose conviction either.
It's like a brain fart.
So
Okay, what is
edges,
this thing?
edges you.
It's just a
you
tree.
It's a
roll
tree that's got
normally
like
unless
ooze
you
and
risk
goop on
conviction.
it.
If you risk conviction, you can decide up to how much of a current conviction.
Oh, you can add up to this much?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have
Okay.
it open, so I can't see.
Joe's a very beautiful. He gurgles softly while flirted with.
Ugh, gross.
I love how they just named him Joe.
In that case, I roll to seduce him.
What? Okay. You're not serious. I'm
No.
sorry. All right, so go ahead and use your word.
Okay, I am risking conviction.
Okay, good choice. It's raw stamina, right?
Raw stamina.
It does not work.
Come on, Dicey's. Give me
It
that.
freezes to the bottom of the container.
Sweet, sweet success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 2, so 4.
4. You rolled 5.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I got 2.
2 ones.
Ones.
Yeah. So you cast that up, and there's this moment where you see like the force hit his skin, and it ripples and forms around it, and then you see all the arms grab onto the barrier and basically crush forward. And he takes a few steps forward, and he's gonna grab at you with one hand, and then the other couple of hands he's going to reach onto the truck nearby. So you did not
Oh.
split for a dodge. Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot we had to declare for that.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's not marked.
Ooh. That's 3 ones. So
You can only
negates
risk
all those
conviction
successes.
once a scene.
So 2
But it
successes.
succeeded, so you gained a conviction.
Go ahead and roll your stamina, which will be your soak.
9. This is the session where Jennifer dies,
So
everyone.
you feel this mighty just fist slam into you. You are pushed to the ground as you take 4 bashing damage. Boosh! And then the other hands, you see 3 of them just grab onto the tank itself and just rip it open as the green goops like starts to spill out into the swamp more, and it just starts like taking it and just splashing it on itself. And it begins to bubble, and it actually grows a little bit in size.
Oh, good.
All right,
I don't like this at all.
turn 2, round 2. So it looks like the monster is going to try to immerse itself completely in this liquid, and going to spend the entire turn trying to do so. So, Jen, what are you doing?
I can try to cast ward again, but I don't know. I do risk conviction, so I only have 5 dice. I don't know if I want to risk that.
Does it have to roll every turn to keep breaking through, or is it just once and then it's done for the scene?
Once, if it succeeds, the creature is unaffected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could technically reapply it.
Oh, I could spend a willpower and it'd have to
Oh, look at that.
try again.
No, it looks all.
It has to?
So, ward persists for the remainder of the scene. Each creature is allowed 1 roll to penetrate it. A willpower point must be spent for a creature to allow another attempt. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, are you allowed to move and, could I move and shoot at it, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am going to try to move back, and I will pull out my gun and shoot at it.
Okay.
So, Oh, you know what? I could use 4C too. Cause it would give me one extra roll for a specific action for each success. I'll do that.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
TJ, what are you doing?
Shoot it with my freezer.
Okay, and Forrest, what are you doing?
I'm using Ravage.
You're gonna be using Ravage. All right. And Faye, with all that information, what are you doing?
I can use one of my new thingies.
Oh, you got a new thingy?
I got a new thingy.
Okay, sure.
Faye could just as easily give Jennifer a nice smooch and give her some health back. Because I got Respire.
Oh, you got Respire. Okay.
Which is in the green one.
The Breath of Life. I forgot that existed. All right. We
I'm
have a healer.
super glad that I did that now. That's delighting me.
1000% gay confirmed.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
that actually, I believe the exact words were "gay as fuck" in my character notes.
Yep, it certainly said. I think it said 1701% gay as fuck.
Yeah, do you know why I say?
1701%.
Yes, do you know why I always
No,
use
I
that number?
don't.
Star Trek.
Oh, of course.
It's the ship number.
Yeah, it is the ship number. That makes sense.
Oh, where are you? There you go. So what it is it's described as looking like mouth to mouth. Okay. So to heal someone, roll stamina plus mercy, difficulty 6. So stamina. I'm assuming when I'm using mercy, am I doing the virtues?
Yes.
Or, okay, so the level of the virtue.
The level of the virtues.
Okay.
Yeah, the one, not the level that you have written down. The virtue, the amount of dots in mercy that you have.
So 3.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's 3 regardless.
Yes.
So you could easily just say it goes by the number that's here.
The level.
Well, right now, yes, but
When
when you level up your mercy, it's gonna keep going up.
Ooh, nice. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so basically, you walk over. Do you literally kiss her?
Why not?
So she just turns you around, kisses you on the lips, and as she pulls away, you see this life force come out of her and just into your mouth, and then your wounds and the bruise, the big red mark just starts to fade away, and you heal back all of that
Nice.
damage.
Maybe I should become a lesbian.
It has its perks.
Thanks, Zay.
Oh, thank you, Zay.
What happened?
We got a subscription. Thank
Nice.
you. Okay, so Forrest, it is now your turn. And you have that strength for the whole scene, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't actually. Of course, the one thing I didn't check is if Ravage takes an action or not.
I think it does because you basically the whole thing.
It's a power up.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom.
Range is your character's mercy in yards.
Yes.
Yup.
Yup.
So Forrest just lets out a yell trying to get this thing's attention.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
And no successes.
No successes.
That was a waste of a bashing health level.
I mean, you could do willpower if you wanted to.
Oh. No. I could risk conviction.
You could risk conviction.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
So
well,
5 more successes. 5 more dice.
Joe has a hearing problem. Yell louder, please.
All right. Here's hoping for 1-8, or I lose all my conviction.
Oh.
Oh,
a
1.
9.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So what does that do for damage?
1.
Okay.
Lethal.
So is that does that keep going though?
No. So it has different effects on determining on what it hits.
Okay.
If it's a human, they're essentially shocked in horror for a number of turns equal to the successes I roll. Hunters are unaffected, and supernatural take lethal in
Okay.
my successes.
So basically, for a moment you just like feel this presence inside of you, and you just, and this black ooze just begins to pour out of your mouth like this liquid, sort of gaseous viscosity pools down, almost like the mist, and it's actually combating with the mist at this point, swirling in, and it just goes around the monster, and you actually see it hit the ooze that's in the truck as well, and it just like disintegrates the ooze, and it just begins to evaporate. And you see the monster reel back for a moment, and then you hear your daughter's voice again. No, Daddy, why are you hurting me?
Oh,
my
Roll
God.
willpower.
Fuck you.
You're telling me this thing can be horrified?
I had to deal with a certain I had to deal with a certain dumb bitch last time. So
Hey, I have to have my turn fucking with all of you, okay?
2, 3 with a willpower.
Okay, so 3 successes. You know what? That's not your daughter. No, it's not her. It can't be her. So, you are unaffected. You actually no longer are at the +1 difficulty. So you're at standard difficulty now. So TJ, it is your turn.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, I'm going to shoot them with the slingshot. Right. Okay. We decided that was Dex and Athletics.
Dex and athletics for yes, because it's basically a throw.
Right. Oh, I should have put more dots into athletics. Oh well.
such is life.
And impact does.
You can risk conviction for it too, unless you already risked.
No, I
Did you
have
do
not
that?
risked
Did you
conviction.
do that last turn?
Impact.
Nope.
Okay.
Specifically
makes it
said not to.
aggravated.
Yes, it makes it aggravated versus supernaturals, and it adds +2 to the damage.
Did the damage.
Yeah, so it's strength +2, and it's lethal.
Right.
So go ahead and roll your dexterity and athletics, and how much conviction you're going to be adding.
Yeah, I'll risk all of it.
Okay. All or none.
While she's rolling, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a limit on edges that you can do in a scene, or?
If it's an attack, generally speaking, it's once. If it's a reflexive, then you can keep doing it. Like, she can keep activating Ward to try to get a better roll every turn if she wanted to. You only can activate one edge of the same type per turn, so you could just go Ward, 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 Ward. But, for instance, if you had Ward and Cleave, you could use your Ward to, build it up, and then you could attack as well.
Okay. So I'm not talking per turn. I'm talking like in the scene.
In the scene, yeah, you can activate as many.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every turn.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I can
Difficulty
spam
6?
heal.
Difficulty 6.
Fine. Oh, we determined that the ones on 10 rerolls don't negate the 10s.
The ones on rerolls do not negate the 10. Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
So 9 successes.
9 successes. Okay.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna hurt.
The kid is more badass than almost all of us.
I am a nurse. I heal things.
Okay, so my damage pool is strength +2.
Plus the 9 successes.
Unlimited power.
I want all 10s.
I see 4 10s right there.
Oh my lord.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
Okay. It does have a magical form, well, a supernatural form of defense, so it's going
Right.
to use.
TJ is a secret weapon, don't you know?
How many damage? 7? Okay. 1. So 6, 5, 4, 3. You do 3 damage to it. Basically, you streak back, pull back your slingshot, and you got that sparking as it combusts into that greenish-orange fire, just like you wanted it to. You let it go, and it goes through the air. You notice that the mist and just like the faint greenish kind of glow is parted as you're doing that, and it goes right through it, burning through, just like opening up a nice big hole in its chest, and it's slowly and trying to
Don't like it!
patch itself up. Okay, that makes it Jen's turn.
4C.
4C, okay.
Intelligence and vision.
You get to see yourself eaten by this thing multiple ways.
No. Can I use a willpower
Yes.
on this? Sweet, that I'm doing it.
You only can spend 1 willpower during your turn. though.
Nice. That's 4 successes.
Okay, so you got 4 successes worth of basically 4 rerolls to use this scene.
Such a good edge.
It is.
You get
It's a good conviction battery too.
You
like
only-
every scene, just use 4C and then just keep risking the conviction. So you can.
you can only use 1 extra roll per action, so you
Yeah.
can use them later on.
Yeah,
Okay, so
for the scene.
So I am going to shoot at it. I don't
Okay.
know if they'll do anything, but
Go for
it
it.
is worth a shot.
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm very proud of you too.
Wow! Nice! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, so 4. 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. You see it ping, into the water below.
Guys, I'm useless.
and
Toss
it did
me in.
nothing.
You
Okay.
think if it swallows me whole, I can cast ward?
I mean,
That's gross. Okay, so basically you see it. It gets hit by your shot, and a cacophony of voices all at once. Just it's horrifying to listen to, and then it just grabs a hold of the truck and pulls it up, and just starts dousing itself in this, and then it's gonna throw the truck at you, all of you.
all right.
So
Fail.
I'm gonna throw a truck at
So you
you.
guys know
Fail.
concrete trucks empty are like
Still a few tons.
A few times.
yeah.
We're
My-
very much in trouble.
My dad has told me this before. He drives one. I can't remember now.
I will allow you guys abandon for a dodge if you want to abandon your next turn for this.
That might be a good idea.
So dodge is what?
It's going to give it
Dexterity
basically 2 turns if you do this, but you'll be able to dodge a truck coming at you.
It's dexterity.
Dex and dodge, yes.
Oh, I like that. I like those numbers.
Oh, yeah, it's a good thing you guys are abandoning.
Can I spend a willpower now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Wow, I rolled all
This is gonna hurt.
successes. 6. Put this shit in our mouth.
Okay. 5, 6.
6. Okay.
I rolled 6.
6.
3.
3.
2.
This is gonna
Right now
hurt.
I'm on 3. I've exploded this one twice.
All right.
Let's see if I can do it again.
Ready to watch Forrest die.
So 3.
3. Okay.
D6s and D3s.
Did either of you spend a willpower?
No.
Spend a willpower. Just your DM throwing you a bone here. and not just a truck.
No, you don't have to roll anything.
Just-
you just
Okay.
Just mark off that you spent a willpower under the box
Nope.
underneath.
the box underneath.
Oh.
Your willpower is permanent.
Yeah.
When you spend a willpower, you just mark the box underneath to let you know that you spent it.
So
Okay.
basically, you see it dump this thing over its shoulder, and it actually grows in size. Its skin blubbling up, and it takes it, and it just and it's gonna throw it at you. You two dive out of the way. You two, like it's whoosh, like
We
Matrix
Matrixed it.
style, just over your heads, and then it's gonna be way off of the screen now. So
Okay. Goodbye, friend. You're gone.
goodbye.
Did
Alright,
I
cool.
ever, did I ever roll that shot? Re-roll that shot? I don't think I re-rolled that shot. Did I? I didn't spend it.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah.
That means I still have
that's
4
okay.
though.
You'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still have the 4. So that was basically the next turn. So it's going to then attack, and the closest one is still Jennifer. Or is that?
I mean, we haven't really moved anything since all this stuff's gone
this is
down.
Faye.
Faye would be right next to. Okay.
She gave
So,
she
yeah.
gave Jennifer a smooch.
It's gonna attack all.
This is not the
3
time.
Of you. It's gonna attack all 3 of you.
Hey, I healed you, so.
Me grateful.
But with us dodging, would that not have moved us?
Basically you're a little bit to the left, on the right and whatnot.
That's
You
the
can
little
you
to
can
the
move it a little bit. It's still big enough as it's gonna get attacked by
That's
all
fair.
of you. So
Figured I'd ask.
yep, absolutely. So
Can't
it's
hurt.
splitting. So 3.
Fail, 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 fail.
Okay, attack gets forced.
Fail, fail,
And attack
fail,
against
fail,
Faye.
fail, fail, fail. That's gonna be no good.
Actually, it's okay. So for you can soak this, by the way. It's just raw power. So roll your stamina to see how much it negates. 4.
1 success.
Is this a? We would suggest rolling, adding conviction if we haven't done it yet.
You can't.
You can only add conviction to,
To our
The
own
edges. Yeah.
Boo.
How much did you?
1.
Would tough as hell fall under this?
What does tough as hell do? Is
my,
it a
my,
specialty?
my specialty in stamina?
Yes, absolutely.
3. Oh, sorry, 2.
You fully soak it.
Oh. Wait a minute. I think it's in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't roll yours yet. That was hers. What did you get? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna negate these 2. 1, 2, 3. You take 4 dashing. And then I will add 3 to Faye's.
Second.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Everything is not fine. Did you already roll your stamina?
Yes, but give me one moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can do something.
Oh yeah, it healed one of those bashing. One of those lethal, I should say.
At least it's out of its juice.
Yeah, you don't know what that juice did to it
The,
though.
the good juice.
We summoned the Greenleaf Book of Knowledge.
Well, what the hell? Why am I not finding it now? Okay, you might know this better than I do because I'm not finding it in here
What are you
right
looking for?
now. Lucky. What does that do for me?
Oh, lucky is basically a reroll. You just get to reroll the whole thing.
That would be good.
A number of times equal to how many points you put into it.
Because I mean, I have 4.
You have
Four.
a lucky of 4.
Yeah.
Then you get 4 rerolls for this entire game session.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So yeah,
I'm
if you want to
re-rolling.
reroll
I'm
that.
re-rolling that.
Okay.
Because that was a botch.
Ooh, that would
I
been
hit.
bad.
I hit a 1 and 2 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, so much better. 2 successes.
2 successes. You take 5 bashing.
Okay.
Wham!
Which, how does damage even work in this?
So for bashing, it is just a slash on your health tracker on the bottom right.
Okay.
So you start from the top, and
Okay.
then in those boxes put like a slash,
Okay. In 5 of them.
Yep.
Or 1.
and you'll see a number next to it.
Yep.
I think it's a -2 at that level.
Yep.
So that means you have a -2 to every action you take right now because of
shit.
how much pain you're in right now. Okay,
Oh.
so next round.
Is Marcus with us?
No. Did he not?
Marcus
Wait.
was with you guys. Fuck, I totally forgot. Yeah, Marcus is here.
Who was
What?
Marcus?
Marcus
Partner.
is
My
The
partner.
judge.
Oh,
here.
right.
Fuck.
A friend. A friend
Yeah,
that could
you know
help.
what? You guys could use the help too.
A friend that could help.
He
So
went and got coffee.
I'm back.
Shit, guys, like running. Shit, try not to spill the coffee.
Well,
Okay, for lack of anything, no, I'm not gonna use an elephant.
Yes, good.
Joke's on us. Marcus tosses us to the creature.
Yeah, okay, I'll use the small elephant.
This
This is Marcus.
Well,
Okay, so I'm gonna basically have him fire 3 shots from his gun to make up for the 3 rounds that he's missed at full dice pool, so...
lots of hits, lots of hits, lots of hits.
About 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So... Six. Okay. And so that'd be 4. So 13. Jesus Christ, these dice.
I have to admit, I do want to touch, but I shouldn't. It's one of those things where it's like I know it's not good if I touch the dry ice,
but you want to.
but I want to purely because I know that I
Half
really
sit
shouldn't.
first. So 3 successes, he gets it. 4 successes, he gets it. 4 successes. Alright, all 3 shots did nothing to it.
Oh,
Just ping, ping, ping. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, next round. Okay, so the monster is going to attack each of you. You know what? No, it's gonna try to grapple you and do something.
Do something?
And it's gonna try to do something.
That is very
It's
vague,
It's gonna
and I do
grapple
not
and
like
do
it.
something. I'm gonna roll Marcus's initiative. Okay, so he goes Dex. That's 8. He goes right after Jem. So he's gonna try to use burden on it, so it can't move any closer.
Sounds like
So-
we're trying to get the literal snacks.
Jem,
Thank you, Fig.
what are you going to do?
Oh,
Declare your action.
Alright, question.
Yes.
Are there vehicles nearby?
Your vehicle is probably about 200 feet behind you.
Was it hit by the cement truck?
why would you ask that?
Because I'm an asshole.
Do you want to spend a fool's luck? Or am I rolling to see if it got hit?
Just roll and see if it got hit.
It got hit. No, wait, it was a success, so that's in your favor. No, it just missed your truck.
Ugh.
My brand new truck.
However,
We've had 4
it
sessions.
has blocked you in. It has blocked your vehicle in. So there is a giant cement truck blocking the driveway. So it went over your truck.
Are there any other vehicles around?
There's a couple other dump trucks. That's about it.
How close?
200 feet.
I mean, that
There's
thing has
also
all-wheel drive, right?
there is a crane, an operated crane right now.
Can I see the crane book again?
Can I'm gonna use one of my 4Cs
Sure.
to see if there would be a key if I could like use I don't know.
Okay. Roll perception and alertness. That's an interesting use of 4C. I'm gonna allow it.
Perception and alertness.
Alertness, yes.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
So 2 successes.
Okay, so 2 successes. You stop for a moment. And you think about it, and you run to it. Basically, you're running to it. You see yourself running to the fork, the crane. You climb up, and you open it up, and there, lo and behold, you see the key is still in the ignition. I rolled a 10 on the luck roll.
It's my lucky day.
So do you do that action? That's going to take up your whole action.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
You run up. However, do you know how to use a crane?
I'm gonna find out.
You probably know how to use a crane.
Cranes aren't difficult to figure
You
out.
probably do.
Although cranes, they really
For
are
when there's-
difficult to figure out.
When they're
They have
levers.
levers with arrows on them.
That is
Exactly.
true.
I
That
will
is true.
figure this out one way
Okay.
or another.
You've played
Um,
the crane game.
So that is what Jen will be doing. TJ,
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I will.
declare your action, TJ.
TJ's gonna shoot it with his back again because
Okay.
that seemed to work, kind of.
It did. How much damage did you do with that, by the way?
3.
Right, I forgot to mark that down. There we go. Forrest, declare your action.
With Jen running off, he's probably going to advance on the creature.
Okay.
You said, he's gonna try burden, huh?
He is going to try a burden, yeah.
That doesn't guarantee it's gonna work.
Yeah, it can still attack. It just won't be able to move.
So I'm gonna go up in front of it, and I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna, being the lovely Mayna,
Yeah, shove up.
I'm gonna start spewing curses and shit at it to try and get its attention, try to get it to hit me, and I'm also going to prepare inflict.
You fucking piece of shit! I'll cotton fist your fucking ass with a Louisville fucking slugger, man!
You call that a fucking punch? My meme, you fucking beat me harder when I was a kid.
Okay. And Faye, with that information, what are you doing?
It's going to try to attack.
Yes.
Bluster.
Bluster, okay. Oh, so you can deflect the ball. Okay, cool. Right on.
Yep. And I am actually going to risk conviction for it.
Okay.
So
You haven't risk conviction this
I
evening?
have not.
Alright, perfect. Go ahead.
Because I can't really take a lot
So
much.
that'll be triggered at the time that the monster attacks you.
Yep.
So effectively, I'm going to count that as splitting your action if you wanted to do something else. Or are you going to focus just on that?
I mean, what else could I do?
You could attack, you could run away, you could try to talk to it. I
Like,
I
Sky's the
mean,
limit.
that you say that, but that is actually a thing I'm capable of doing, but that's a completely different edge.
that is true. Yeah, that is very true.
I'm gonna take a few steps over this way
Okay.
so that we're not all clustered together like
yeah.
fucking
I'll
idiots.
be off too.
So
So you're over there.
Jen's off.
And I'm gonna be getting ready to basically tell it to fuck off.
Okay.
Oh shit, what was it? It's
You're
wits plus my
blocking the
mercy.
camera, baby.
Wits plus my mercy, which is 3.
Puppet cat.
Plus,
yes.
I'm gonna risk. Might as well risk 3 conviction.
So you're focusing purely on the bluster at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any of my attacks require that I be up in its ass.
Yep.
So like,
What's cool about bluster though is you have a free dodge pretty much every turn.
yep. Cool. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Explodey dice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 plus explodey.
Uh-huh.
Nope, 5.
Okay. So you have 5 for when it attacks. Forrest, go ahead and make your rolls.
Okay, what to try and get its attention?
That'll be a manipulation and subterfuge roll.
May I use my appearance?
Okay. No
What are you
growling.
doing?
Well, put her down. She's getting possessive of you. How? Sure, I'll allow it. You know what? I'll allow
Fuck
it.
it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
And subterfuge?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, appearance it is then.
Why is subterfuge? I know.
Forrest is an honest person. He's not a...
I mean, you could use your empathy if you have anything.
Nope, and that's a jolly old botch.
Oh no.
So that's good.
Okay. Okay, I will keep that in mind.
I not only have a
Um,
0 in subterfuge, I have the bad liar
And
flaw.
I spent my conviction on
Yeah.
inflict.
Okay.
So
Well, there were 2 things you were doing, right?
that's what I did. I tried to get its attention.
Yeah.
And I activated inflict.
What does inflict do again?
Next time. Let me get it. I'm not sure if it's next time or if it's just this turn, but all melee damage dealt to me is dealt back.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, can I see the... I might as well just keep that.
Spend
for
1
at
conviction
this
point. Your
because
character
I need
must
to
devote
look
an
at these.
action to activating this
I don't-
power, perhaps warning creatures that whatever harm they inflict will return, or pleading that the creature not attack, for fear of them being hurt in turn. Once this edge is activated, any physical damage inflicted upon your character in hand-to-hand combat or melee is conferred back to the attacker as well. Both bashing and lethal attacks are reflected.
Is this soakable?
Yes. You and the attacker soak damage and apply armor against the attacks separately. This edge applies to physical attacks from anyone, other people, and hunters included. Has no effect on ranged attacks whatsoever. Not even spells cast by warlocks. This effect continues for the remainder of the current scene or until the martyr cancels the edge or he becomes incapacitated.
Okay.
That's way better than I thought it was, and I would have activated that sooner if I knew.
Okay, so that's just active. Okay, cool. So that's your turn, TJ. Go ahead and roll.
My 4 dice.
Gonna end up being the MVP here with your impact.
Guess my cracky dice. 1 success.
Okay, 1 success.
Okay. Strength plus 2 plus 1.
Don't forget your wound penalties if you have them.
2.
Okay. 2 does have supernatural protection.
Oh, did I ever get hurt?
What?
I gave you a smooch.
I thought I had to roll after that. I rolled stamina again.
Yeah.
You told me
Did
what
you
my
soak the
damage was.
attack?
I think she soaked the attack.
That's right. Yeah, you soak the attack. You're the one who
okay.
took the damage. Okay.
I can't.
How
I
much
don't think I
damage
can
did you do?
smooch myself.
Let's do that.
1, 2. Yeah, it soaks it.
I don't think I
Darn.
can smooch myself, and that's frankly unfair.
Jen, it is your turn.
Just me running towards that.
So
crane.
yeah, you get
I'm
there, you
fucking
get in,
running.
you start up the fucking crane, and I'm gonna have you make a drive roll.
Is that
That'll be a
Intelligence?
yeah. We're making intelligence
Okay.
and drive.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
You're spending a lot of willpower tonight.
Do you have cleave?
No,
I do.
I don't have really anything that can help.
Cleave the fucking the crane.
So 2 successes.
All right.
That's a wonderful
2
idea.
successes, and you're like, okay, all right. So up, down, forward. You start going backwards. Nope. Okay, and then you've got it.
Okay, is
So-
the crane holding anything?
The crane. Let's see. Is it holding anything?
I got this. Arm.
It is
Smash
not.
Forest.
It is not holding anything.
Alright. I'm driving towards this fucker though.
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm
dun.
gonna put the crane so it's like down, but
You're
at
gonna
an
try to
angle.
land it?
I want to swing the
Oh.
crane so it hits it.
Oh, that's cool. I know what I'm doing next.
I mean, that's a good point, Sig. What if you got a mirror and smooched the mirror?
No, I don't have to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so the Marcus, his eyes flare that reddish color again as he looks at it, and it's like he doesn't know which pair of eyes to look at, and the creature seems unaffected, making it the monster's turn. The monster is going to take, is going to try to grab a hold of you and put you in.
Okay.
All right, so strength
Remember-
and athletics.
And remember
Or brawl.
also that bluster is an effect.
For you.
No, I can do it for whoever
You
it
can
attacks.
do it on other people?
I can do it on
Oh,
for
excellent.
whoever it attacks.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yes, that's why I was like, oh, cool.
That's cool. That is really cool. So.
Sig, stop role-playing Joe.
As googly eyes.
Oh, please be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 because 2 ones.
2 because 2 ones? Alright, so what do you say?
Um,
Because it is a verbal command.
yeah, it
What
says
do
to
you
just stop.
Alright, so basically, you see the monster, its like stomach and chest cavity like rip apart as you see these teeth just come out, and it's going to like basically enrapture you, and it would have if not for this stop, and then you see it just repel, and it stops for a moment, and all of the heads on it at once look at you.
So it has a big open mouth.
Yeah, it does now.
Now my crane has a target.
Okay, so it is going to it is going to come after you now on this turn. So Marcus is going to he's going to run up. He's going to pick up. No, he's going to take out his Bowie knife, and you see him focus for a moment, and it turns into green fire, and he's just going to attack with cleave. Jen, what are you declare your action?
You know the crane machines at like Walmart or like the arcade?
Yes, I do.
There's a big mouth.
Yes, there is. Okay.
It's going down.
Okay. TJ, declare your action.
Slingshot.
Okay.
That's all TJ can
Forrest, declare your action.
Is it so? Am I grappled?
It wasn't able to grapple you because of the bluster.
I told it to fuck off.
Oh.
Yeah, it failed.
She got
It
the
got
water
5
bottle.
successes, which is what she rolled on bluster. It goes to the defender.
Well, while it's right here, I'm gonna fucking punch it in the face.
Fuck you, bitch!
Are you adding something cool to it, or are you just straight punching it?
I mean,
If you straight up punch it, I'm gonna label you the most badass fucker in this group.
I'm straight up, I'm straight up punching it. There's nothing else I can add to it. Like I'm not super badass.
Right.
He's been in enough bar fights.
Alright, go ahead. I'm sorry. With that information, what is Faye doing?
I'm gonna use Respire in the alternate way I can use it, which is essentially sucking life force from the monster. I do not have to be touching it
It's a rage, yes. Okay.
to heal myself.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. That's awesome. And it damages them at the same time, right? It takes the life from them.
Yeah.
Now, do you take your life out to give to other people when you're using it?
Let me see.
Because that means you would be more damaged when you healed her.
What I'm capable of doing is either taking a minus to rolls or expending willpower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't take the minus, go ahead and
Yeah.
mark off another willpower.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark off the willpower.
Now remember, you are at a -2 to your dice roll.
Yep. Oh wait, take out 2 of these. One success.
1 success.
Fucking ones.
Can it soak that?
Huh?
Is that soakable?
I don't think it is. It doesn't say anything about being soakable. But I don't know how that really works. It's not
Open it
really.
to the thing.
Yeah, it's not like. It's not inflicting a wound on it. It's
Right, it's
essentially
taking their
sucking
life
its.
force.
It's sucking its life force from it. To drain a monster's enemy, character must be within distance of mercy in yards. So 3 yards. Intended target. Oh, dexterity plus mercy.
Do you get more dice?
I do.
Go ahead and roll.
I get 1 more. Oh no, I don't get it. That's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't a botch, so.
So, since it doesn't say anything about soaking, I'm gonna say it is not able to, because it's a
Yeah.
supernatural ability. So basically, you focus for a moment, and there's almost that reverse effect, like you had the mist coming out of you, but instead, as you basically breathe in, you see its body just begin to glow this color that kind of peels off of it, turns into this mist that goes into your lungs, and you feel your wounds start to knit themselves, and you heal 1.
Still at -2, but that's fine.
Okay, so, Forrest.
Punch it.
Now, am I mistaken that I can use willpower to ignore wound penalties?
Yes, you can.
I need a pencil.
Can I say that before my turn ended, I'm also getting ready to dodge?
You would have had to split your action, which means that would have reduced your dice
Okay,
roll.
never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's see if I hit.
Did you botch?
3 successes on
3
your punch?
ones.
Oh, no.
3 ones, no successes. Well,
So that's a 3-time botch?
hold on. It's a good thing I took Destiny.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that does something, doesn't it?
It does something. Don't remember what,
But it does something.
but something.
Will it save you? Joe wiggles in anticipation. Stop!
Whose side are you on?
Typical fallen. Sig.
For each dot your character possesses in this background, you can make one reroll per game session.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do they have Destiny and Lucky is a merit, whereas Destiny is a background.
All right. Let's try this
So
again.
if you get Destiny, Lucky, and 4C and Fool's Luck, you basically can reroll a shitload. I'm the reroll king. I'm going to succeed.
I wish I had remembered that because I have Destiny 4.
That's at least better.
That's
One success.
2.
2.
2 to hit.
Okay, it doesn't get the free attack I was gonna give it because of the botch, so that's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Do I hit?
It's not dodging, so yes.
Awesome.
Its focus is on me.
Yeah.
4, 5.
Fucking crack one across his jaw.
4.
One of his jaws.
Money and success.
One's negate for damage, huh?
No.
No? Okay, that's good.
And 10s don't explode for damage either.
So 3.
3? Okay.
None. It soaks none.
It's got a really good soak.
Shh. I want it all to botch all of them.
It takes 1 damage.
Suck it.
Wait, 1's negate. It takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
All those bar fights
You
prepared you for this
You
day.
break one of its teeth off.
Dude, our bullets ricocheted off of it, and you're fucking punched, dude.
Yes, Bob.
TJ, it is your turn.
Shit. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So, strength plus 2 plus 3. One, 2.
2. Okay.
Fail,
Oh.
fail, 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 fail.
It soaks it. Yeah, it soaks it.
How many ones was that?
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot. The
I
ones.
saw 2 right
yeah,
off
you're
the
right.
top.
You're right. It soaks it. Sorry.
Dick.
The reroll was better. Okay, so. So it is Mark. No, it's Jen's turn. Jen.
I'm using one of my 4Cs to try
You
and
feel
hook it.
the ground begin to just kind of shake as you see the crane jerking a little bit as you're coming forward because you're still getting the hang of it, but it's coming.
Dude, if this doesn't work, you better move because I'm just gonna ride up on top of Joe. So I'm gonna
It's just
try.
Joe.
I'm gonna try to lower the hook and try to get it in the mouth.
Okay.
And I am
You gonna go fishing?
yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna use one of my 4Cs.
Okay.
So
Well, you don't have to use the 4C unless you fail. So go ahead
Okay.
and roll, and if you fail, you
What am I
can
rolling?
decide to re-roll. So I'm going to make this a Dex and Drive or Intelligence and Drive, whichever is better for you.
3. I have one more
Oh,
willpower.
really? I wish I was the one doing this then. That'd be a 5 for me regardless.
Right.
Do I spend my last willpower?
No.
No.
I spent mine.
Fuck. Okay, it's a good thing I cast 4.
Yeah,
use
you have
4C.
4C, so
I'm gonna spend that willpower.
gonna spend the
Yeah,
willpower,
I'm gonna spend it. I only have
and
3
you
dice.
got 4C going.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4 with the willpower. So basically, you're doing it, and then all of a sudden, the bog underneath you just like falls under. You basically see yourself falling out of the vehicle, out of the crane, and the crane just slowly begins to sink into the ground and is like stuck in the swamp. And then you snap back into it, and you're back behind the wheel again, and you're like, let's skip that section and go around it, and then you hook into the mouth and you get a hit. So go ahead and are you attempting to grapple with the crane, or are you trying to hurt it?
I'm trying to lift him up.
Okay,
Go
we'll
fishing.
call that as grapple then. So it's moments like this. Being a DM is hard. I'll say we'll do a grapple, but it's gonna be your intelligence and drive versus versus his dex, because he doesn't see this coming. So go ahead and roll.
Dice. There was one moment in time I need you to give it the love, guys. Come on. Nice. 2 successes.
He gets 2 successes. It goes to the defender, which
Can I
is
use
him.
Fool's Luck?
Fool's luck to make him reroll, or to make her reroll.
It adds to it. Let me. Well. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't apply here. Because I can only use it when my life or ability to carry on the mission is significantly and immediately at risk.
It is significantly and immediately at risk.
Okay.
You were a small child, and that thing is large.
Wits plus mercy difficulty 8 successes.
You are at risk, child. All caps.
Okay. Success indicates that a small event or development occurs in the character's favor, helping him escape his dire fate. The nature of this occurrence is up to the storyteller. Examples and suggestions appear below. It should neither end the threat altogether nor provide a direct combat bonus, so no convenient Mac treks to crush that werewolf. The factor should only open up new possibilities or give the hunter breathing room so he can get himself out of danger.
Okay.
A hooked guppy definitely does that.
That's why I'm saying I leave it up to you.
You hear a car door close.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. If you get 1 success, you hear a car door close.
10.
Yeah, that's 2 successes. 3.
Okay.
3 successes.
You hear a car door close. You hear 3 car door closes.
Oh no.
Okay. So Jen, it is your turn. Oh,
Joe
wait,
does
no,
not
Jen,
wiggle.
Jen, you just went. So it is Marcus's turn. Marcus is just gonna leap at it with the Bowie knife.
Is it sufficiently distracted away from me, the person who is several yards away from it?
You took its life force. It still wants you.
Fair
1,
enough.
2, 3. 3.
Dude be stabbing.
Okay, so 2. Not a very good roll. It soaks it. Okay, it is the monster's turn. The monster is going to grab a hold of the crane and yank on it.
Although I think that's sufficiently distracting it from me.
Yeah, it's not focusing on you right now. It's got its hook in its mouth that it wants to get rid of. So it's going to be a Dex and Dodge versus its Strength and Athletics, or it's gonna yank.
Dex and dodge for me?
I'm sorry, Dex and Drive. You're gonna be rolling Dex
Is
and
it
Drive.
able to pull down a crane? How big is a crane?
It's not like a huge crane. It's not
Okay.
gonna build any skyscrapers or anything like that. But it's a substantial size. So this
Okay.
thing has a 10 strength.
I rolled 1.
I'm sorry, 7 strength.
1 success?
10 dice pool.
1 success.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. He's not able to pull it all the way down, but he's enough where he's got torque on it, on the actual wire and stuff. And you can hear the bending of the actual.
He's holding on to it?
Yes, he's holding on to it right now.
Nice.
As the crane arm is starting to bend.
I'm concerned, but also very excited.
The monster is going to keep. It's next round. The monster is going to keep tugging on it to try to break this crane. It is Marcus's declaration.
Stabby, stabby.
Marcus is going to run towards the crane. And Janet, it's your turn.
How far does he make it to the crane?
He's the crane's in melee, so you can go ahead and put her in melee, except she's in the crane. So just picture her there.
Oopsies.
Well, I think she would have knocked over the tree.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that tree is toppled.
He's coming up. Because he's holding on.
Okay.
I'm lifting up the cord.
All right, cool. So you're doing that. So TJ, declaration.
I am going to try to hide again and look for the car door noises because that sounds suspicious this late at night.
Okay.
And not a good.
So is
No
that all
way
you're gonna
it's a
do?
good.
I mean,
it was done by.
if
the
I try to
Frislock,
shoot it, it will
so
break
it's
through
supposed
the
to be in
hide.
our favor.
Hide won't be in effect anymore.
Possibly.
Hopefully.
What could be in her favor might not be in our favor. All I'll say is Black Spiral Dancer Mom.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
didn't say
about.
anything about Black Spiral. I said she was a glass walker. They're not the same thing. Okay, so TJ, is that your declaration?
Now you know TJ's gonna shoot at it again.
Okay.
Look around for the car doors. Go. What was that?
Forest.
Not much I can do.
Crack him another one.
I can't. I'm out of willpower. I'm at -5. So
Yeah.
yeah, doesn't leave me many options.
You're out.
He needs to smooch him.
I'm about to hit in cap.
I'm in danger.
So
You got your gun?
yeah, it's. I would have one.
Because you guys prepared for a little expedition. So I'm willing to say that you brought your shotgun with you, if you wanted to say that.
I would have one die to roll.
Yeah.
So I think if I
Mary.
use Ravage, I go in cap.
Yep.
Will it still go off?
Absolutely.
Then I'm using
Yep.
Ravage.
Okay.
And force goes down.
Gain a conviction for doing that. Because you are literally sacrificing yourself for this action. Yeah. And I will also lower your difficulty to 5 instead of 6. So, that'll be yours. Forrest. I'm sorry, Faye. Faye. Fuck. What is Faye doing?
Buddy went down. Friend went down. I'm still hurting. But incapped is worse.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So mouth to mouth time then.
On who? Okay.
Hopefully bring him back. Oh, okay. So, got one botch, but I had a success on the 10, so.
And that's going to be a willpower point that you're spending.
Yep. 2 successes.
2 successes? Alright, you heal 2. And you spend off that willpower.
Yep.
Thank you.
So that's Faye's turn. Forrest, it is your turn. So she runs up to you and gives you that breath of life. She's kissing a dude for this. You better be happy.
I appreciate it. Alright. 1, 2, 2.
2 successes?
Do I use my second destiny dot? See if
For a reroll?
Yeah, see if I roll any better.
How many dice do you have?
5.
5? It's up to you.
Risk it for a biscuit, right?
Sure.
That's better. Two.
Okay. So it is now TJ's turn. Okay.
She's 7. One. Strength. +2.
You know in the Avengers where they're like, we have a Hulk. We can be
2
like,
damage.
we have a child.
I wanted to soak none of it. I wanted to get all ones. Which would be fun for me.
2. Goes to the defender. Okay, it takes no damage. It is now Jen's turn.
I'm hoisting him up.
Okay.
Hoist.
Hoist. Marcus says, hold on! Before you do that, he wants you to hold your action.
Alright, I'll hold
Alright.
my action.
You see Marcus runs up. He's going to make a... He's splitting his action here, so he's going to make a dex and athletics roll. Luckily, it's pretty good, even with the split. He succeeds by 1 success. Okay. And then you see him just grab a hold of the crane, and he channels, and he cleaves it.
Fuck yeah!
Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, what it...
Go ahead and make a dex and drive roll.
Good numbers.
I have no willpower.
I think
May
this
the-
is the most I've seen someone use drive.
May
I know.
the dice gods be with me on this night. 1 success.
You want to re-roll that with a 4C?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
2.
Okay, so that's going to be 2. I'm going to say the strength of the vehicle is 15. So strength plus 15. No, I'm sorry. 2 plus 15, so 17 dice of damage.
Hell to the
Oh,
yeah.
no.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is aggravated.
So many clacky rocks.
That's an
That
exalted
is-
dice pool.
That is a beautiful thing.
I love exalted dice pools.
Ones don't count, you said?
Yes.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 6.
Why are you rolling?
6 damage?
Yep.
Alright, so basically, you see Marcus grab a hold of it, and there's that greenish energy. His seems to be purely green, and it just kind of goes down the line and onto the hook. And you see the hook just kind of stick into it, you pull, and instead of yanking him up, it goes right through him, splitting it in half. It's like flailing for a moment. I don't know if anybody's seen The Thing, but it's like that part where it splits in half, and it's like, and then it just kind of like melts almost into the swamp, and then all five of you feel 2 darts into all of your necks. Everyone's gonna have to make 2 strength and constitution rolls. The DC is the difficulty.
Constitution.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on
D&D.
D&D. It'll be stamina plus raw stamina. So it's gonna be stamina, and the difficulty will be 8 to start with, and then you're going to add your wound penalties to the difficulty. The maximum is 10. So you still have a chance with a
I got 2.
Tough as hell.
tough as hell, definitely. Yep.
So in this
So,
case, is it
difficulty.
taking away from my dice pool as well as adding difficulty, or
1 success. Okay. What?
I'm saying, is it also
Taking
taking
away from
my
your
dice
pool and adding to
difficulty?
difficulty. Yes.
And you said the base was the
The base is 8.
So no,
Okay. And you have to get 3 successes in order to staunch the poison.
basically I would have to get 3 exploding. Which
What did you get?
TJ's taking a nap.
You're
I
out. You're
rolled
out.
2, yeah.
So all of you just stop, and you all pass out. Okay.
Can we heal while we're out?
So
It's nap time. TJ's up past her
I'm
bedtime
giving
anyways.
everybody a conviction point for that fight.
Sometimes you gotta think outside the box.
That was fucking intense.
I'm gonna take some drive dots.
You killed it, dude. It was healing 1 every turn as well. So every turn that you guys didn't do damage, it only had 10 HP, 10 health levels. But
We can only do like 1 or 2 a
yeah,
turn, though.
exactly. Yeah. All right. So let's get rid of this.
Oh, hello.
I think we're good. Are we good?
Yes, no, maybe so. Hopefully.
Everything works again. Yay!
Woo!
All right, cool. We're back. Okay.
Well, that was annoying.
So our heroes have all been sedated with some sort of dart in their necks, and have woken up. And below their backs, as they all come to roughly around the same time, you're going to be at a -1 difficulty. +1 difficulty to all your actions because you're a child, and
Yeah.
it affected you a little bit more than everybody else. So you come to, and it is just like a fluorescent light shining above you, with grates over it, so you can't actually access the light. And you are in a steel metal room. Your back is on metal
box?
at this point. Yeah. Basically, you are all in one of these cages.
I'm in a box.
You're in a box. Okay. So, what do you do?
I don't remember this episode.
I'm a dick in the box.
Is it just an empty room?
Empty room.
Tiny boxes.
Yeah. You're in these boxes. You don't know what's in here. That's why there's nothing in there currently.
Can we see any cameras or?
Go ahead and make a perception or alertness roll.
You know what? I might also just look around and see what the fuck's going on. Perception.
Yeah.
TJ needs a lollipop.
1 success.
Am I still like injured?
No, all of you are completely healed.
Okay.
6 successes.
Okay. How does willpower work? 5. If you've expended it.
Willpower comes back when you have fully rested. You have not gotten a chance to actually rest.
Okay, so I just won't have the minuses from
Rolled
being
3
injured.
tens in a row.
I can deal with that. Alright.
So your willpower is still spent, but your health is back.
Okay, but y'all took a long ass nap if you're all healed up.
basically, I don't think anybody took lethal damage, right?
I
No.
don't think so. It was all bashing.
Yeah, and that comes back at a rate of 1 bashing per hour. So, let's make sure he doesn't get any of that chocolate. Okay.
Sorry, I don't share this.
Well, that's annoying.
Yay, Main Street.
Penis extension. Okay.
Crash and burn.
Yeah, right. Okay, so 5 successes. You got 6 successes. You got 1 success, and you got 5 successes. So the 3 of you all notice that there is an eye. Like, and you can see. I knew there was going to be flip-offs impending. It is a red eye looking at you, like
You know me so
a
well.
round camera. Looks pretty high tech. You, however, you have worked on panels like these before because you are a welder, and you kind of have the feel for this area, and you know where the door is, and to its immediate, from your perspective, on the other side. Basically, if you're looking this way, you know that there is a panel on the right-hand side. You know how to access it and how to get to it, but you would need the proper tools to do so.
And I, of course, don't.
You don't on you right now. That being said, all you have is your clothes on you. All of your instruments have been anything that's on your character of value or that you could use to hurt yourself or other people have been taken completely. All you have is your clothes.
My slingshot.
Your slingshot is gone.
If they take my words,
They didn't take your words.
I could hurt people with those.
I too can hurt people with those.
Yes, you can.
I have not hurt a single person with an actual gun in this entire campaign yet.
No,
That's true.
because the only person you killed, you punched through their head.
I punched through their neck.
Okay.
I basically decapitated them
and
with my
yes,
fist.
you have not seen this episode before.
Huh.
I look into the camera.
Yep.
I need to take a shit.
There's no response.
He's gonna go over to the corner and drop trow then.
Okay. You drop trout and you take a Cleveland steamer in the corner.
Just sit there and
No,
smell it now.
Not only that, but hey, bud.
They'll have to clean it though.
I'll smear it on the wall.
That's so gross.
Paint
I know,
them a picture.
How are you gonna wipe yourself there, bud?
Take your boxes off.
There's an article of clothing that has to be sacrificed.
Your socks?
Socks.
Alright. You have really gross socks in the corner. Now we can get past this part.
I walked out of
The
Okay.
serious role players, guys.
Super cereal.
Who knows?
Alright, so you are all awake in your cells. So whenever you try to do anything while you are in the cells.
I'm gonna feel the door and see. I mean, I'm sure there's not a way out, but I'm trying
Very
to find
cold.
something.
You see no openings from this side of the door.
Are there any vents?
Yes, and funny you should say that. As you look up, you see one of the vents kind of opens up and begins blowing in air.
Oh, fuck me.
Gotta
Good
go
air.
back to sleep.
Make a stamina roll.
What is happening?
As,
All of you.
Someone's going to. Oh, okay.
I was going to say, TJ's probably just going to try to take another nap and sleep off the drowsiness.
One.
One,
Was my difficulty 7?
2. Your difficulty is going to be 7 because you're a child. Everybody else is 6. So you're 2. You're 0. Okay, so you feel hunger to the point of feeling nauseous. Other than that, nothing happens. You guys feel a little bit hungry, the people that got successes, but you feel that kind of I haven't eaten in 3 days sort of hunger, and you're suddenly not sure how much time has elapsed since you woke up. Okay, what do you guys do?
Oh, sandwich.
You see a panel open up, basically on the side of the wall over here, and there is a little container of Lunchables.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay! TJ's gonna have Lunchables.
I'm gonna see if I can
Yeah.
figure out how to open the goddamn door.
Okay, go ahead and make a Is there technology?
Yes.
Yes, make an intelligence and technology roll.
Is there tech? Oh, yep. I have a 1 in there.
There you go.
So intelligence and tech?
yes.
Cool. That's a 5.
Very good.
I have 5 in here, right? Yeah. I know how to count! Oh. Okay, so that was 3. Split the 10. 4.
Okay, so this looks like shit out of a sci-fi movie, but you're pretty confident that it's electronically sealed. The only way is to open these is most likely from a console. You see the containers, the same. What did I say? Fucking words.
Vent?
There's a
Slot?
word that I used.
Slot?
Yeah, we'll say slot for a better,
Great.
lack of a better word. Just compartment. That's the word. Opens up and you see a plate of what looks like probably. What is your character like to eat?
Someone spying on me.
What is your character like to eat? usually?
Creepy.
You know, you said creepy. I thought you were going to say cream corn.
Cream corn. Yes, just a giant bowl of cream corn.
Unheated. Straight out of the can.
Cold. And cold raviolis.
Hey, cold raviolis are great.
What would be a meal that Faye finds appealing?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. There's a grilled cheese sandwich waiting for you.
Is it hot?
Yeah, looks like it was just made.
So weird.
You were very hungry. And likewise, compartments for both of you also open up. And something that you enjoy, probably a steak dinner, maybe?
Steak potatoes.
Yeah? Steak and potatoes?
He throws it in the shit corner.
Okay. Alright. As you hold it in your hands, however, like you're about to throw it, and then you realize how hungry you are. And you're going to have to make a stamina and
Would that just be straight up?
probably just straight up stamina.
Okay.
Two successes. Yeah, you throw it in the corner. Splat.
Oh, gross. So full
What
of
is it,
spite.
and what is something that your character would want? Hunger strike. Here we go.
What did I just miss?
Just it goes to the shit corner. I think we
You
broke
okay,
Tia.
Tia?
I need to pee before
Oh my god. Okay, what is a meal that
I'm
Jen
gonna
would find
say a
appealing?
BLT and potato chips.
That.
Oh, God.
Okay. Do you guys do anything else?
I'm gonna try knocking on the walls to see if anyone can hear me. I don't
Okay.
know. Hello?
You hear an intercom. Yes.
So she gets an answer.
Shit. What would she say? She's probably kind of startled that anyone actually answers her, but she's gonna look at the camera actually and just say, "Where am I?"
Just a moment.
As for what you missed, I think we legit just looked at each other and just lost our shit. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, basically.
So what did you say? Where am
I
I?
said, where am I?
Well, subject 247, you are in a Pentex holding facility.
Oh, fuck us.
There we go.
In the asshole.
That I didn't eat.
To keep yourself strong, you'll want the extra vitality for the tests.
I think this is all a big misunderstanding.
Oh, how so?
Well, this is illegal.
Illegal? How so? You signed the proper paperwork.
I signed no such paperwork.
Well, that's not what this document in front of me says.
Okay, well, why don't you come show me the document, and then I can get a lawyer, and we can do this legally.
That won't be necessary.
Fucking necessary. I kicked the wall.
Show you necessary.
You see a reddish cloud enter your enter through the ventilation system.
Oh, fuck me.
Go ahead and make a stamina roll.
One.
One success? Okay. There doesn't seem to be any immediate effects from it.
I'm just gonna... I just kind of put my arms on the wall and put my head into it.
Breathing that in, though, you feel a little more calm.
You know, maybe you can just... We can talk about this. Maybe we
Stone.
can... You know... I'll make it worth your time.
Well, subject 247, it does say that you're scheduled for a recess in about 1 hour. Provided you subject yourself to the proper, the proper, thinking of a word here, to the proper trial.
Do it.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. We just wish for you to try this. And you hear a beep, and then the compartment opens up again, a tray comes out, and you see just a container of lipstick. Simply apply it.
Does this have something to do with my past?
No, I know nothing of your past.
Why do you want me to try makeup?
Because it is in human trials now. And we want to make sure it is okay. You volunteered for this opportunity, and you're getting paid a large sum of money for it, like all of our subjects.
Are you telling me I'm a lab rat?
In layman's terms, and a much crude way
I
of looking for
definitely
it, but
did
yes.
not sign up for this.
Hmm.
Alright, you want me to try your lipstick. She's gonna take it and pop the cap open.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just twist it out. And then I write on the wall, fuck you.
Now, 247, that was not the trial, and then you hear a beep, and then the vent fills the room with the red smoke again. Go ahead and make another stamina roll at one less die.
Ooh!
Succeed? Oh, you exploded.
Oh, okay. Good thing botches can't.
One success?
One success.
Alright. So you're starting to feel a little woozy, but you're still with it. You certainly are resistant 247. Perhaps we will come back to this in a few more hours. And then you hear it.
Oh, fuck. At least I'm stoned out of it. That BLT.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good.
That BLT is looking pretty fucking good right now.
You hear your intercom go off. Greetings, subject 249.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just have to check something. You had the Lunchables?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the snack?
Yes.
All right. That is excellent to hear. Now, how are you doing this fine morning?
I should probably call my mom.
Well, I can assure you that your mother is fine.
She's gonna get mad at me.
That's okay. We will explain it for you.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, we just lost cameras. What just happened there? Check the USB ports.
Ellie!
What happened?
She was laying on it.
Come on, scoot your butt.
We're gonna have to restart it, aren't we?
No, she's chewing on one of them.
Shit.
No.
If you can still hear us, our dog just pulled the wires. That's gonna be another reboot.
Said the center
Are
cam,
they okay still?
Looks like it.
Okay.
said the center cam surprisingly still works.
Yeah, of course. Out of all of them, the center cam's working. All right, that's gonna have to be another reboot.
Well,
We'll be back. All
We're
right.
trying to help.
So we're having technical difficulties. We're gonna end this the session there for today and figure out what's going on with the wires after our dog has decided to eat them. So, so we'll end there, and it's gonna be kind of a short session. So we'll see what we can squeeze out of what we've learned so far. We'll start with TJ. What have you learned?
That apparently monsters can grow out of goopy stuff.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. Jennifer, what have you learned?
That apparently I can operate a crane
very poorly.
very poorly.
Okay. Forrest?
We're in danger.
Yeah, you are in danger, most certainly. Okay.
I can smooch people awake.
Yeah? Yep.
Magical lesbian kisses.
Magical lesbian kisses.
Lesbians are magic.
TJ?
Apparently my slingshot is not effective against everything.
It did do some damage, but this thing was very resistant to it.
Yep.
Jen.
Pentex. Something to do with Pentex. I don't know what, but they're up to something.
Pentex is up to
Yeah.
some sort of trial or experiment.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
My punch succeeded where a booming knife failed.
That is very true.
And bullets.
Sometimes you just gotta sock something in the face. Or faces. Okay.
Bluster's pretty cool.
Bluster is
It's
pretty
the
cool.
first time I've used it on purpose.
Yeah. It's alright, we're gonna keep going.
Yep.
2 more.
2 more? Okay.
Yep. Ellie, you totally ruined my stream. That's like $150 for 3 cameras.
I learned that. Well, out of character, I was reminded that Destiny actually allows you rerolls.
Yeah. Okay. Last one.
TS camera see a little bit. No, never mind.
Yeah, no, Tia's is frozen too. This one works though.
Yep.
Pentex is testing on people.
Okay.
I definitely did not sign up for this.
So it's going to be 10 experience points. I'm going to also give everyone a point of conviction.
Ding!
And that is what we'll end tonight's session. Thank you so much for joining us today. All you can see is my thumb. But we're going to take it off here. Thank you everyone for joining. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll have all of this fixed. Thanks for joining us. Toodaloo.
Bye.